Right, with apologies for terrible sound quality due to the wind. We're just looking west at the moment from National Trust Mottistone down. A couple of cereal fields, spring cereal fields just down below the species-rich chalk grassland. Very scrubby chalk grassland, absolutely full of yellowhammers here, breeding, and linnets, which you can probably hear. It's retained its yellowhammers here because the National Trust and other farmers have retained arable, whereas on Ventnor Downs the arable directly adjacent to the chalk grassland has been largely reverted to species poor grassland, and consequently the yellowhammers have vanished from Ventnor Downs, whereas here they've been retained. And I reckon this is excellent habitat for Cirl Buntings, probably better now than it was in the 90s, because a lot of the farmers nearby have gone into stewardship and have got really good grass field margins in their arable, and there's some spring cropping as well. So we pan around, so this is all National Trust in the shot at the moment, but then we go into a private area which basically appears to be all managed for game. Again, it's arable but game cover crops, nice hedgerow networks, mixture of spring and autumn cropping and wild bird cover. So you could very easily optimise the wild bird cover to provide good 1 or 2 hectare areas for wintering Cirl Buntings and yellowhammers and other farmland birds. Just off in the distance is the military road, which is really very good for the Cirl Buntings. It's very open. You know, your corn buntings and lapwings will be a target species out on those much bigger open fields. But coming back to the kind of the foreground, you've got this wonderful mosaic of spring cropping, wild bird cover crops directly up against species-rich chalk grassland under conservation management by the National Trust. Just in the distance, those small arable fields, that's all a shooting estate as well, so most of those fields are managed for game. Could very easily be optimised for Cirl Buntings. You wouldn't need to do very much, or the landowner wouldn't need to do very much. Haven't approached that landowner yet, don't know what the National Trust do, so hopefully we can do some nice things here and make it really good for Cirl Buntings and farmer birds.